Today was the first day that I had visited our Fusion exhibition. I was excited, to say the least. I was excited to see all the work that we had produced within this year. But I was even more excited to get severe heat stroke. I thought I'd grab my stuff and bring you guys along with me. Just a quick, disappointed and judgmental look at myself in the mirror while contemplating every single bad lifestyle choice and decision I've ever made in my life, and I was ready to go. Oh, who shit on my car? It's everywhere. I feel so shit this morning. I had a good feeling about today, and nothing was going to stop me from seeing some amazing art from some amazing artists. I was late to see the boys, so I had to leave pretty quickly, but not before satisfying my crippling addiction to cans. I instantly feel better now. Instantly. So I set off on my 48-hour car journey to see the boys. Boys is a questionable term for them, considering Jack is 57 years of age. He needs frequent help when emptying his catheter's draining bag. But that's another story for another time. Although being shouted at on the phone for being late, I had to wait an hour and a half at the meeting place for them to turn up.
Looking at me like that, woman.
Do I fucking know you boys? Perhaps I had short-term memory loss, or perhaps I didn't know them at all. But what I was about to see would be the most harrowing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Have I got red lips?
I don't know, let's not look. You got red lips?
Pasta.
Go on, have a seductive eating shot, go on mate. Maybe. Some people may consider this man the most disgusting human being on the planet, but I consider him a friend. Now what does that say about me?
Go.
It's fucking what, mate?
Go. Get in your car.
Alright. I'd forgotten how horrible these people are to me, but I bottled up my feelings and we headed down to the exhibition. On the short car journey over, I had time to think to myself about Jack's strange behaviour lately, and when I got there he was doing something that proved to me that he needed help.
Almost worked.
Jack, you eating body butter? Definitely eating body butter.
Body cream.
I know that Jack's eczema was worsening, but you'd think that 57 years on this earth would teach you that body butter is only for external use.
Who's that?
Have you never golfed?
No, never golfed. After navigating past the immense crowds that turned up to see our work, we managed to get a second to ourselves to relax. Preston, being a golf boy himself, decided to teach me how to play golf.
Don't face our body. No, a little bit closer together.
Like that?
Yeah, bend your knees.
Hold his hips.
Not that much.
Yeah, come and hold my hips, mate. Just show me how to do it.
No, I'm not fuck off.
No, mate, honestly, how am I
I'll
supposed
smash
to
your
know? How am I supposed to know?
I'll teach you.
Why? I've never met a person so uncomfortable with their sexuality. There's nothing wrong with teaching a fellow man how to golf. If you ask me, for my first time I did pretty well.
There we go.
Jack, on the other hand, being 98 years of age, had a few years of experience under his belt.
Practice shot.
Enough of the messing around. We had a long way up the hill to see the work that we were exhibiting, and Jack was our designated driver. Unfortunately, Jack had forgotten how to drive forwards. Unfortunately, just as we were about to head up the hill, Preston received a phone call from the clinic regarding a serious medical complaint that he's been having lately, and I was not about to let him waste my time, so I paid him a visit. I just need to get out. Can you help me out, please? I'm going to have to put my knee down. After Preston realised the consequences of wasting my time, and after a long, meaningful conversation with the group...
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's prostitutes, but like... We needed to get Jack's attention. Unfortunately, that didn't wake him, and I wasn't prepared for what we were about to find.
Actually be asleep. He's got beer in his hand. What's that noise?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh
my God.
Jack! Jack! What are you doing?
I knew that a severe painkiller addiction had plagued Jack for years. I didn't realise it had got to this stage. This was something else.
Is that porn?
What have you got beer in your hand, mate? You're in your car.
Where are we now? Some quality streets as well.
You had a binge.
It's a midget and a fatback.
Jack told me what he was watching, as if I should be impressed by it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. This was the moment that I realised I need to base my entire life on the way that this man lives.
If you look at my history of my phone, it looks fucking horrendous.
After Jack had finished off his beer and made himself decent, we started on the short journey up to the top of the hill.
We're going up and showing Danny the exhibition.
Oh, for fuck's
yeah,
sake, up there again.
It's a trek.
Yeah. Since we were not ready to jeopardise our health by sitting on sticky car seats that were covered in questionable fluids, we took to the roof instead.
It's actually quite fun.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite
I don't see this.
Oh, Jack,
things.
no! Mate, no! Stop! Jack, please, slow down. Jack. Oh, Jack, no! Oh, no! Jack, no! No! Oh, God, I was so close. No! Jack! We had survived the drive, but just barely. Now for a short walk up the hill, with only a few minor problems on the way. Boys, my weak bladder's fucking acting up. Now when you reach the top of the hill, you see that the exhibition is split into 3 sections. Pre-production, production, and post-production. Now I'm not going to show you every single piece of artwork, because that would spoil the experience, wouldn't it? Now would I be lying if I said that Theresa May herself would be making an appearance? I probably would be, but you'll have to come down and find out yourself.
This is where our work is meant to be exhibited.
Meant to be?
Yeah.
Where is it? That was a good question. One that I did not have an answer to. Now this is one of the more engaging pieces of work you'll get to see if you follow the trail. Now being the type of man that I am, I attempted to sabotage their work, because I can't stand anyone being better than me.
Just leave it. Leave it like that, leave it like that.
As soon as I began my plan to sabotage, my conscience kicked in. A mixture of that, and this poor representation of a plastic woman's breast, stopped me in my tracks. I've never been with a woman before, but this is what I imagine it to be like.
Cover
yourself, love. And now to the main attraction of the event. Some have compared this work to that of Banksy, but we don't let that go to our heads. This is what I like to do. Sometimes I go to my friend's house. Instead of shitting in the toilet, what I do is I take this and I shit in this bit, and then when they flush, they get a nice little surprise. It's like an early Christmas present. So if you're watching and you're one of my friends, go and flush your toilet. Seriously, if you're one of my vast catalogue of friends, take my advice. Go and flush your toilet.
Okay, Danny, what do you have to say about that?
I don't know, mate. I didn't realise that my mum and dad were coming to the exhibition. After Jack had acted out some of his deepest fantasies on these mannequins, it was time to move on.
Why don't you film? Do a bit of filming.
Alright. You ready, Jack?
Yeah.
Pull them down! The next scene was way too graphic and cannot be shown under UK law. So we continued down the trail.
Another bit of artwork here. Oh, Jack, Danny,
hold
what?
on. Is this, oh my god, what the fuck's happening here? Preston has been living in this part of the woods for a while now, like a feral dog. It wasn't long before we came across the wooded area in which he keeps his large collection of Marc Jacobs dresses. That's
Nice
a pretty
dress.
nice dress though, I'd wear that. No, just like a ball or something. It's a nice dinner dress, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting spaghetti hoops down it.
No. I don't think they serve spaghetti hoops there.
Oh, well fuck that then, I'm wearing it.
Okay.
I could tell that he was deeply hurt by my comments about his dress. Fashion is the only thing that he lives for. He wouldn't speak to me for the next 2 hours, which honestly was great for me. Our tour was coming to an end, and the hunger was setting in.
Look at those big nettles there, Danny.
Where?
There.
Oh, do these ones taste better?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. So we decided to head back. We scaled down the sheer cliff face, and after a short burst of infinite wisdom from me, I don't want to die, I want to live, we were back at the car.
What are you doing, man?
Jack, you're supposed to be fucking driving! I was beginning to question if Jack was legally able to drive, and if he was, how he was even able to obtain a driving licence in the first place.
Jack, going to the lake, what are you doing?
After a few more near-death experiences, our journey came to an end. That was an experience. But before we left, I had just enough time to let out all of my anger towards Preston in one short, sharp burst. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you down there on the premiere night. I'll link all the information you need in the description of this video.